Hello beautiful family, welcome to your video number 31st in the topic of thoughts and conversations. And we close with this. We're talking about the power of your memory. So we already discussed how you should not use it to remember the pain of the past. You should not use your memory to allow the accuser to come and bring you your past failures, past mistakes, past experiences, the mistakes that you've made and also the mistakes of others. So what do we do with our memory? What's the purpose of it? Because if I'm not going to remember the negative things, well, that leaves out most of our memories, isn't it? But no, here in this psalm it expresses the purpose of our memory. And I love it. Psalm 103, let me read it to you. And it says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not." Oh, we talked about don't bring it to your remembrance. Don't consider the things of old. Don't remember past sins, yours and others. And now it tells us what not to forget. Forget not. Forget not. Here is again an instruction. Forget not all his benefits. What should I be intentionally replaying in my mind? Now, when I tell you intentionally, that's exactly what I mean. Because we are not doing this naturally. Our mind doesn't go there naturally. It usually goes to something negative. It visits pain so fast. It visits something negative so fast. But here, a habit of a king is to give the order to your soul, to give the order to your soul, to make your memory go back to the benefits of God. You and I must get into those conversations. And if you need help, you can ask your spouse, you can ask your family, say, remember what God has done. Let's remember what God has done. Let's go back. Let's go back into our memory of the times God provided, the times God protected, the times that God healed us, the times that God rescued us, the times that God did something that we never even prayed for. Sometimes we're so into what God has not answered our prayers. Yes, but replay the things he gave you when you did not even pray for them. Replay past victories. And that is how your memory now is working in agreement with the word. Now your memory is working in agreement with your future. Is working in agreement of a new thing that God can do. When your memory goes to the past pain, it doesn't work well with the thoughts of your future. It wants to stay there. A mind that abides in the past does not accept the future. It will not let go of yesterday. But if you choose to forget the pain of the past, forget the mistakes of the past, if you choose to obey those instructions and use your memory only in things that give God glory, now you're in a place where your faith has no obstacles. Now the accuser has no influence. Now the past has no participation. Now you only have in front of you what God has promised. Now your faith can work because both your memory and your imagination are playing together the role of strengthening you in your faith. And that is something you have to have a discipline for. Family, the mind has to be trained. It has to be disciplined. It's not going to do this on its own. You have to discipline your memory to only replay God's benefits and not the pain of the past. And there is the secret of a victorious king saying, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me." Because when you are remembering what God has done, What comes? Gratitude. And what comes with gratitude? A praise. When your heart is grateful and a song is in your mind for what He has done, now you have the weapon to destroy any obstacle the enemy tries to place in front of you. So the purpose of your memory is to think of what God has done in the past for you, what God has done in the past in His Word, what God did for Abraham, what He did for Isaac, what He did for Jacob. He will do it for me. What God did for Joseph, He will do it for me. What God did for Esther, He will do it for me. What God did for Ruth, He will do it for me. I believe in those principles. His character doesn't change, and that's what I expect for my tomorrow. Replay past victories. What God has done in the past, in His Word, and what God has done in your own life in the past. That's the purpose of the memory. Well, thank you so much for being with us in this 31-day devotional of Thoughts and Conversations. I hope that this topic blessed you. And if it did, would you consider sowing a seed? Maybe you want to sow a $31 seed for 31 days of good information. And if you would like to do that, you can sow through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom 4 Winning. Thank you for being with me, family, and I love you very much.